Hey guys, welcome to creatingtracks.com, and today we're going to be learning how to make this sound. And add a little bit of reverb. Sweet, so let's go into Massive and click on File and New Sound. And I'm going to turn off my second and third oscillator, just work with the first one. So let's select a sine square. Bring down the wavetable position to about 9 o'clock and pitch it down by 24 half steps. And then we're going to go in our fourth envelope and raise the level. So just a basic sine wave. And then in my modulation oscillator, I'm going to turn on the phaser for my first oscillator and pitch it up by 12. And that's the kind of effect we want. So for now, I'm going to leave this at 9 o'clock. Okay, cool. So now let's send our first oscillator to filter 1, because we're only going to be using the first filter, and then raise the filter 1 volume and send the mix to mix 1. And then we're going to pick a low pass 4, and here's what it sounds like. All right, so for now this is okay. And in my effects tab, I'm going to go to the first effect and grab a classic tube and start messing with the settings a little bit. So this is good for now, and then we can leave it like this. And in our second effects, effects 2, we can pick a small reverb or the dimension expander and check out a few of these settings. So you can already hear that we're kind of starting to get to that final sound that we're looking for. So maybe raise the EQ a little bit, the high end. So now we can grab this 5 LFO and place it on our cutoff knob. And then we can click and drag it up like that. And then we can click sync over here, and it's going to sync to our project tempo, and then we can change the rate. Cool. So we can grab this LFO and place it on our WT position. Because why not? I mean, it sounds pretty cool. And then put it on our phaser, just a little bit. All right, so that's the motion I like. So about this much should be fine. So now we can start changing the sound. I'm going to grab the first macro, place it on my phaser. Then I'm going to grab the same macro, place it on my WT position. And then we can click and drag this one about a little bit, because the phaser is a very intense effect, and then raise this all the way to the top. And then I can grab another macro one, place it on our pitch, another one on our modulation pitch, raise it by 3 half steps, 3 half steps. And with just one knob, I'm going to be moving 1, 2, 3, and 4 parameters. So check it out. Okay, so that's pretty cool. And now what we can do is we can add a little more phaser. So when my knob is all the way at the top, my phaser is still about there. So we can mess with it too. Or we can bring it a little lower. So for now, we're done with Massive and we can close this. And let's go ahead and grab an EQ8. And I'm just going to reduce the mids a little bit. Okay, cool. And now the most important thing is chorus. So just leave everything as it is and check it out. Okay, so I think I like it at 100%, so I'm going to keep it there. And then the next thing we want to do is grab a saturator and keep everything where it is and just mess with the drive. And I don't like to raise this by too much, so something like 5 would be fine. Cool, and then we can grab a reverb and reduce the dry wet. Reduce the decay time, the room size. And then you can go ahead and start automating your macro. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and definitely stay tuned for more until next week. Peace.